Today.
Finally captured nearly a week after a couple was killed in an Arkansas state park, the man accused of stabbing them to death had his first appearance in front of a judge. Good afternoon. Welcome to Arkansas Today. I'm Talisa Hampton. These are the newest sketches released of the suspect in Devil's Den State Park in that double homicide. This time, the sketches are of him inside of a Washington County courtroom this morning. Gabby Phelan was in that courtroom today. She joins us live from Northwest Arkansas. Gabby, how did things go this morning?
Thanks, Talisa. Earlier this morning, 28-year-old Andrew McGann made his first court appearance here in Washington County, where he was ordered to be held without bond, and prosecutors also shared that they will be seeking the death penalty after he allegedly murdered Kristen and Clinton Brink in Devil's Den State Park over the weekend, leaving behind their 3 daughters. Although our cameras weren't allowed in the courtroom, we did catch a quick glimpse of McGann in a holding cell where he could be seen facing away from the camera with his head tucked down. He was dressed head to toe in stripes and shackled at the waist and ankles. And today's proceeding was what is known as an 8-1 hearing, which really just means that it's McGann's first appearance before a judge. During the hearing, McGann was advised of the charges against him, which were 2 counts of capital murder. He was also informed of his right to legal counsel and was appointed to a public defender to take on his case. Typically, during these hearings, a bond decision takes place, and in this case, the court did again determine that he would be held without bond. Now, this was not a plea hearing, so McGann did not enter a plea of guilty or not guilty today. However, his arraignment was scheduled for August 25th, which is where he will enter his plea. Brandon Carter, the prosecuting attorney for the 4th Judicial District, shared with me that he plans to file formal charges either today or Monday, and at that point, his arraignment could be moved to an earlier date. And once we learn more about when exactly that next court date will be, we'll keep you updated on air and online. Live in Washington County, I'm Gabriella Phelan.
Thanks, Gabby. A newly released video of Andrew McGann shows him being booked into the Washington County Jail after his arrest on Wednesday. A preliminary report details a witness at Devil's Den State Park saw him with blood on his face driving off in a black Kia Stinger. Officials say they found that car outside of a Springdale salon where he was inside getting a haircut. Officials say DNA evidence and the testimony of the 2 daughters of Clinton and Christine Brink played a key role in McGann's arrest. Investigators say it's not easy to work with children in this case. However, it's a totally different process with questioning them.
The entire interview is child-led and it's very neutral. And so you ask the child, and every interviewer has their own way of asking, but you just ask them the reason they're here.
In addition to the 7- and 9-year-old girls who were at that park, the Brinks had a 3rd daughter who was not there at the time. All of the girls are safe and with other family members now. And police have not said if they have found any connection between the suspect or the victims. McGann has worked at least for 4 different schools and 4 years, 1 in Texas, 2 in Oklahoma, and the most recent one was after he was hired by Springdale Public Schools. The district says his employment had not officially started yet, and he had not met any students or families. And as we learn more about the investigation and the details into Devil's Den State Park, we will keep you informed. Head over to our website, KARK.com.